It says I'm live. This is the last time I'm gonna try though. For real. This is the last time I'm gonna try. And I feel like you try to kill something 4 times in a row and it doesn't die, then leave it alone. Let it live. Oh my god! Please tell me it is working. Alright, I've had enough of this nonsense for today. It's gonna work. You know why? Because I fucking suck so. That doesn't always happen though. Oscar! Am I live on Facebook? Am I live on YouTube? Am I live on Twitch? Somebody talk to me. I've had it. I've had it. This is the last time I'm streaming. Like for today. Like if it really, or well, for right now at least. If it does not work right now, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad because I was doing so good. I was on a roll. I felt good this morning. Ugh. Anyway. All right. Well, I'm hoping that it sounds like it's working on Facebook at the very least. So. Oh. Anyway. I have found out that if you weren't with me on my earlier stream, that I'm copyrighted on just about everything. So. Yay. I'm just going to try to leave it here. I'm hoping that the internet doesn't drop out again. I'm going to have to plug this in. So, yeah. All right. On my phone, I like to do it blank. On the phone, it's saying that I'm live, well, at least on Facebook. We'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm going to scoot out and plug this phone in so that way I have it as a backup. I also still need y'all's help naming my narwhal. I feel like I'm too old for this stuff, but whatever. You're only as old as you feel, right? Usually I feel like I'm 90. But this is my narwhal. It's my favorite. My favorite Steffi. So cute. Yeah, it's so neat. I've got stars on it. I love it. I love it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I love it. That's all that matters. And it's got like a little thing that like I can hang it up. So it'd be like a wishing narwhal. Hey Deborah. So yes, I need help naming her narwhal. Oh goodness. Always something. Yeah. I mean it's got like a little tag. And growing up, I would always use the tag to name whatever it was, the stuffy that I had. And I had thousands of stuffed animals. And this one's it's a Fiesta is what it says on the. I don't know if I can show it because it's the name of the company. But anyway, it says that. It's got like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for that too. Oh well. No different than any other day, right? But yeah, it's got a cute little smile and stuff. I've seen it at the gas station. I got one for me, and I got one for Cat Girl. So, hey Hugh, Huey. Hope y'all are having a wonderful Saturday. Oh, so awesome Saturday. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I've had a lot of technical difficulties this morning, so I apologize to everybody that's been trying so hard. And I'm just going to leave this stream live. Oh, another thing, too, that I just found out. Even if the internet drops off, and if you leave your stream live, it will come back on whenever the internet comes back on. So even if you completely click out of whatever streaming app that you're using, you got to be really careful because even if you close it out, it's still streaming live. Heads up. Just that was a little scary when I seen that. I was still live and I didn't have internet. That was a little weird. So, future reference. Uh, y'all make sure that you click on your end stream or to end stream on most of your social media because if you don't, it will be able to see you live whatever you're doing. And if you've got webcams on a computer like a PC, um, or even on your laptop and you leave it open, people can still see you. So be very, very careful about that for newcomers for streaming because like I said, I'm learning all this stuff on my own. I'm I don't really have a whole lot of help with this. So but yeah, just be careful. I know a lot of people like to put tape across their little camera thing and or like turn it down, like close it. Um, but I think it will still hear you. Like you can still hear what's going on, and it's still streaming live for a lot of it. So just be careful. Is what I'm gonna say to that. You never know. I know about y'all. I don't want to be in here, doing my thing and everybody watching. Oh, I mean, unless you're into that, which I mean, typically for my adult stuff, that's mine. But, I mean, like I know I just learned like a lot about voyeurism and stuff like that. People are really into that. So if you're into that, more power to you. If you're not, also another reason why I say that, and not for the adult side, but for parent side, is you don't want to make attention to kids. Be careful. Like I said, if you're coming into this streaming stuff and you're brand new to it, and you don't fully understand it. I just caught that, so lesson learned. Anyway, y'all are watching me. All right. So if you missed my earlier stream, and I apologize, I'm repeating myself. I did do genetics thing. We're gonna be mailing that out Monday. Excited to hear about that. And I'm just gonna real quick run through. If it comes, I gotta find out if this thing's glue in it. Oh, it doesn't have glue. I may not be doing this today. Oh well. Not really a big loss in my mind, but whatever. As you know, I don't really wear makeup. Like, I'm not wearing makeup right now. Other than, like the lip glossy thing. I don't wear makeup. And, my daughter wears makeup, like, every single day, all day long. I haven't seen her without makeup in, like, forever. And then finally the other day I seen her and I was like, wow. It's almost unrecognizable. So, anyway. As soon as I can get adhesive, probably from my daughter, because she wears eyelashes all the time, we're gonna I'm gonna try to put on these lashes by myself for the first time ever. And y'all know how much I mess this shit up like every day, so at least it'll be funny. I may end up gluing my eyelids together, and that's one of my biggest fears. Is like for this is like I'm gonna end up gluing my eyes together. Because when I was a kid, I was like, I want to say 3 or 4 years old, and I got into the utility drawer, which is I think everybody has one of these. It's it's a drawer in your house that has like all of the random shit that you find in the house. It could be anything. So, um, there was crazy glue. Now, mind you, like right now, the Gorilla Glue is like all the rage, but there was crazy glue in the drawer, and I got a hold of it, and I glued my sleeve. I was wearing a sweater, and I glued my sleeve to my wrist. Well, I started freaking out because I couldn't get it off, and it hurt. And so my grandmother came up to me, and she grabbed the sweater and pulled it. And I guess she didn't realize like what was going on. But she ended up taking a huge chunk of skin out of my hand. I don't know if you could see that or not, but I have a scar from her pulling that off from when I was little. So now, like, I'm always afraid I'm gonna glue something together, especially my eyes. I don't know why. Like, I watch these girls and they put this like glue stuff on their eyes and they put them lashes on, and I'm always afraid, like, aren't you gonna glue your eyes shut by doing that? And then, like I said earlier, like I always feel like these women with like the huge eyelashes. I mean, like they're touching their eyebrows, like they're so big, and I mean they're lush. I mean they're pretty, but like when you blink, doesn't it like make you feel like you're gonna fly away, or like make you feel like you're fanning yourself? I don't know. It's awkward to me. Like it's a new. Even when I was growing up, I never used fake lashes unless it was like Halloween or like a special event. And I used to use. Do y'all remember? And I think I've seen him one day in Walmart. It's got my eyes all itchy now. I'm just thinking about it. But I've seen the eyelashes that have the tinsel. This goes to show how old I am. The tinsel on the eyelashes, like the eyelash itself was a tinsel, and it's like holographic, and they're different colors. But I seen that, and I was like, "Oh wow, that reminds me of like the '90s, '80s, '90s." Anyway, and I'll have to show you guys a picture of me when I was younger. Like I actually had like this huge tinsel like wig. I love this thing. Oh my god, I loved it. And I would run around playing it. And I thought I was like the greatest thing, like ever. And it was super. It was really long, and it was made out of tinsel. Like I have to show you guys a picture. Um, I had like those big. There's one Halloween I wore that, and I had like these huge wax lips, and my face was painted. I don't even know what it was. Like I was just a mashup of whatever. I was trying to be like a rock star or something. I'm not quite sure, but I had like this white face paint all over me and like these huge red like wax lips. If y'all don't know what wax lips are, they were wax lips that was like a candy thing that you would stick in your mouth and you'd walk around and you had like, these big wax lips and they were bright red. And maybe people chewed on them. I don't even know because back in like the 80s, 90s, people chewed on wax for some reason. Like I remember there's candy like that had these like not even a sip of juice in them, and they may still sell them. I don't even know, but they were wax on the outside, and I guess the point of it, and I never really understood it, but I guess the point of it was to like bite it and chew it. Why would you want to choose wax? Like, I don't understand it. I don't know. But anyways, Oscar, if you want to join me, and I know I keep yelling out his name, but he was live with me a few minutes ago, and if you want to check him out, it's he has a band called Fire Inside, and I think he's based out of Florida, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, Oscar. But yeah, check him out. It's F. Hold on, before I done mess, like I'm gonna mess it up so bad, because you know me, I don't know how to spell stuff. Let's see. Bear with me. Oh my gosh, it's so windy out today. I would think that I would know how to spell this by now. All right, it's FYREINSYDE. Fire Inside. And he's on Facebook. You guys want to go check him out. I'm going to show you guys one of his band stickers for the back of his truck. Or someone's truck. Someone's vehicle. I can get it to come up. Fire inside. Oh, look, there I am. And if you want to check out their website, it's www.fyreinsyd.com. Anyway, all right, that's my shout out for right now. That was for you, Oscar. I actually met Oscar. This is a funny story. I met Oscar on Facebook, and it was around about the time of my wreck. And so I called us like hospital buddies because he was in and out of the hospital a lot. And like we were like, I don't know, we were hospital buddies. Congratulations, Talha. Thank you. So yeah, so we just continued talking, and actually got to meet him and his wife and his daughter at a barbecue. They came up to North Carolina. They were doing a fundraiser, and I got to meet him in person. That was super cool. There's only proof that I ever have 4 times. Talha, to answer your question, have I ever? Yep, there's only proof of it 4 times. So yeah, I like meeting people that like if I meet them on Facebook or like on any of the social media sites, I like to meet people in person. Usually out in public because I'm weird like that. But yeah. So like I said earlier, I got copyrighted on like every single one of my previous videos, and that was super aggravating, but whatever. It is what it is. They're probably going to copyright me for everything on these because I don't know the difference of what I need to cover or not say or not play. So, actually, no, Talha, it's not just me and you. I'm multi-streaming right now. So I'm on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, not Twitter, YouTube, streaming live. If you guys want to check out my other social media, I'm also on Twitter. Let me see. Hold on. Let me catch up. Hey, John! John Elzy! Wow. How you been? Um, Instagram, OnlyFans, Fat Life, Facebook, and I think I said Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. Kind of. I'm still working on TikTok. You have Twitter messages disabled. Hmm. I'll have to go back and double check that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out all of the different ways that every single one of these like programs work. So bear with me. I'm new to all this. I'm just gonna like keep saying that until I get it all figured out. Charles Howell, how are you today? I hope y'all are having a very, very wonderful Saturday or wherever you are, whatever day it is, because I know like with time zones and stuff, they say that you can jump days by going to a specific area around the world. So I thought that was pretty cool too. I don't know if that's accurate to the moment that we're in right now, but so be it. I know that like whenever I did the cooking shows, I'd say it was probably in about 3 or 4 hours because usually I would do it in the afternoons during the week when the kids would come home. And people would be commenting from all over the world, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I'll have to look into that. So, because my memory is horrible, I will have to write that down to check that out. And here in a few minutes, I will finish up my second book of my lyrics stuff. So, if I could find my pen, I think it fell. Let's see if I can find another one. I usually, hey, up close shot. It is wonderful. What I use for my whiskey glass. Yay! All right. So, Twitter messages have been disabled. I will make sure to write that down. And if you guys are on my social media and like you notice that there's something going on with it, or if you would like to see, you know, something changed or whatever, feel free to talk to me about it. I'm more than happy to talk about it. I like to do this starting this week. We'll be doing that schedule. I'm going to be copycatting the original Twitch schedule that I had. If you guys like, you can check me out on Discord as well. Um, I'm still trying to get used to uh, having like different. I just found out about like the whisper part of Discord, like the different parts of each application. I'm still trying to get used to because it's baby steps. So I just kind of dove into it. Sink or swim, damn it! Sink or swim. So I hope y'all are still live with me. Unfortunately, I do have internet issues today. I'm not sure if it's because of the weather or if it's because of the spectrum. Not sure, but my spectrum in my area tends to drop off just out of nowhere. So if I go blank, definitely if you're on my Facebook, message me directly. Let me know. Um, Anytime that you guys can help me out, I greatly appreciate it. Any kind of information that you may have that would be able to help me as well. So anyway. Today, I am going to finish my lyric book. I've been officially live for 22 minutes now. I'm not going to count the first ones because they were so glitchy and just a hot mess. So, yes, I do eat live. I do drink live. I do other things live. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah. Speaking of which, I was actually thinking about this earlier today. I wonder if anybody does marketing, I guess would be the word for it. I think somebody asked me about merchandise the other day. I think it was J Rock. And I was thinking about doing something with a phoenix because, as you know, phoenix is a very big definition for me for my life. And I got this, and if you guys are on my Instagram, you'll be able to see this too, or my Facebook, because it switches. Oh, it if you post it on Instagram, you have it connected to your Facebook, it'll automatically connect it. It'll automatically post to Facebook. Um, so I posted a picture of this vest that I found at Goodwill, and it was the coolest thing because it had a huge phoenix on the back of it. It doesn't have any words or anything, and I hope it's not associated to any like gang related activity, but because I don't want to get in trouble. You know how it is. You wear the wrong colors in the streets, you get fucked up. So, um, anyway, I don't want anything bad. I don't want it to be a negative thing. So please let me know if there's a phoenix on the back of a biker vest that would cause me to have any issues. um, so yeah, that is definitely like my. I think I would like to make that my thing. Um, I was told also in one of my streams that I'm like the female carbon. And I'm gonna go ahead and quote it. What? The word fuck doesn't hurt anybody. Fuck fuckity fuck fuck fuck. So yes, I guess I am the female Cartman. Anyway, at the very least, I hope my stream lets you laugh. So, but yeah, any kind of help would be greatly appreciated at any point in time. So anytime that you rise up and get to a certain level, always remember to put a hand back to help somebody else be along their way. So I also was thinking, and I don't know if they allow us to do this, but I was thinking about going out and about and streaming live for volunteer events. And if you know anything about this, please give me information. Feel free to message me on Facebook or whatever. I may or may not answer if you look kind of shady. Um, I've had so many scammers through there, but anyways, if you know anything about like going live and streaming for like volunteer events and stuff like that, I would be more than happy to come out. If you have a volunteer event and would like somebody to come out and stream live for you, I'd be more than happy to come out in the Statesville area. So, um, so yeah, I do enjoy going to bands live. I have a couple of friends that are musicians. I'm just going to state, and I do like to go to them and stream live for that too. If you are playing your own music, I'm going to go ahead and put that like disclaimer in there because I've been copyrighted on almost every single one of my videos. So, um, I would like to, and even myself writing these lyrics, it was such like a really awesome feeling to have my own words out there. And I would like to be able to share, especially in the music industry so far. I mean, I'm sure that I'll want to share other people's things as well, but um, I want to share your music. I want to share your poetry. I want to share the things that you do that you put the energy into, and so that way other people can see you and experience it the way that I experience it. And that's mainly the thing that another reason why I like to stream is because I want you to see the world the way that I see it, whether good or bad, no matter what it is. I want you to experience it, I'm hoping that it helps open up a perspective view that you haven't seen or experienced before. So whether you like it or not, I don't know. That's on you. And okay, so in my lyrics, the ones that I've written, I have noticed that I have repetition in them, and I'm working on that. I'm gonna have to go through and highlight the ones because I've caught it, that I've been repetitive. And like I said, I'm in the process of working on making these into songs. Whether it'll actually do anything or not, I have no idea. A lot of times, because of the fact that I have it so scribbly written in this book, I'll have to type them out. And I think that'll be another project for me to do today is just go ahead and type out all these lyrics and stuff. Because as you can see, I don't just write regularly. I make a hot mess of it. So, what's my handwriting in general? Suck. So, let's see. So, if you guys like poetry, feel free to listen in or join. I'm always happy when people comment or join in on the chat. If you're interested in going live with me, let me know. And we will talk about the topics and stuff. I don't have anything set just yet, so whatever. We'll just shoot shit, but just talk about whatever comes up. Not a specifics. I just got to make sure that some of them are not going to get banned. I got to catch myself sometimes too. I talk a lot about different things because I'm a very open-minded person. So for me, that might be all fine and good, but for corporations, that may not be. So, but anyways. All right. So if y'all have never heard, these are legitimately my own lyrics. This is my poetry that I wrote. A lot of it has, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is 18 plus only. I do talk about a lot of real world things, things that you may or may not have ever experienced in your life. I do talk about drugs, sex. I talk about trigger. Just going ahead and tell you trigger warnings for things that have happened in my life because I've had a lot of trauma in my life, and I've also had a lot of good in my life. So I like to share that. Um, for most people, they may experience like an immediate trigger. So I'm just going to go ahead and warn y'all. You, if you're easily offended, you may not want to listen to this. Just kind of just a warning. Yes, there is some repetition. Sometimes I don't always know the words. There's no specific tune to it yet. I don't have it transferred over to a song. Um, a lot of times uh, I'm trying to like think of all the warnings before I actually go with it. So anyway, all right. Well, here it is. Um, this is the second book. I had already gone through the first book. Um, and this is the second book. If you've been on my Facebook, you probably already heard this. So I hope you enjoy. And I hope I don't lose my internet because that would make me mad. Very, very mad. All right. Let me grab a drink real quick because clearly I forgot to do that while I was up. And I will be right back. And I will start my book. I'll be right back. Oh, another thing about like living in a camper is it's really hard to get in and out of the seats. All right. Let's see what we got here. Gotta like crawl. Oh Lord. Oh, that's my Discord notifications. I need to figure out how to turn them off because half the time they'll pop up. And y'all just see me crawl across my thing. Anyway. Yeah. Don't mind me. Just so you know, a lot of this is like nervous laughing. So if you hear me laughing a whole lot, that's why. It's because I'm nervous. Oh, I forgot to take the label off. All right. So yeah. And I was also told to start that I have a good reading voice online as well. So if you like poetry, stay with me. If you don't, I'll have to check you on the next one. All right. Do what you have to do to get to where you need to be. I've always hated my real name except for when I could sign it. A mixture of the past and present. Hear it called and known famously. When I said famously, I didn't mean infamous. Or when I said I wanted it, I didn't mean infamously. Only time I want to be cuffed is when I want to. Can't be beat. Selfish, selfless, self-love above the rest. Don't mess with the best. Neutral, colorblinds. All that is one is equality. Rights for everyone all over the world. ASMR is another way. Whisper your magic. Silence screams. Louder than us all. Rise up, Phoenix. Burn bright. Show them your light. Phoenix, Felix, keeping the time on the wall. Time traveler, come back and see why we are truly meant to be. The birth of imagination to connect all the nations. I'm like a raven, hear my crow call. Catch a new blessing, hatch a new blessing into them. Rise up victoriously and fly above it all. I'm trying to like find a good spot to be. I was never a good mom. I always stayed up too late. Told them all about drug running, prostitution, STDs, and date rape. Never wanted that life for them, so I kept them in a cage. Till the lock broke one day, and they all wanted to run away. It hurt every one of us every single day. We tried so hard to keep it together, but it just pushed us farther away. All I ever wanted was a home with all of us in it, happy, healthy, safe, and secure, maybe a career, and to not be alone, and to one day get fit. Who knows what the future will hold? I just wanted you in it. A big fenced in yard, lots of land so everyone can play. Your imaginations have no limits. We will call it one day. Remove all the negativity and start it brand new. Let the past be the past. It's all up to you. Hey, I'm the new mom on the block. Fresh meat for you to alter your taste to. Burn your sage. Dance to this. Yes, they have it. Bring them a pretty rock. Don't forget to eat and drink too. Ma'am, bro, cousin, sis. There's only one man that I will ever call sir. Death is but a sweet mercy. It teases me every day. It will find me some day, greet me like an old friend, and we both will run away. Born with meningitis, my dad left when I was 3. The earliest memory that I have was rocking on a slate stone and walking across the street. The post office, like a general store, the floors were shiny and candy was free. You're such a pretty girl, is what they would say to me. I used to say that I couldn't, that I can't, and wallow in my bed. But now I pray and know that I can. Life is hard, but worth it every day. Trying to keep it all together, distractions belittle me. My memory is like a fog, sometimes cloudy, sometimes clear. I have emotions too, and no, they don't run, dear. Trauma and bliss, every day it's like this. 40 years goes by fast, and not a moment you should miss. Someday it will find me, when I'm old and gray. We will be together on that merciful day. In the night it will come swiftly, like a thief. I will fight just a few minutes more. I will see the stars and the skies, and when the end comes, so easy. All you do is close your eyes. You fall away sleeping, and then you die. But death is not the hard part. Oh no, there ain't no way. It's the rebirth and the waking that causes all the pain. Death is easy and life is hard, but worth it in every way. Music is like a story that even without words, it should make you feel some type of way, no matter when it's heard. Dr. Seuss is what got me here. Hooked on phonics helped with the words. Birth of a legend. Let's see, let me close these out real quick. How do I do this? Oh, excuse me. No, I don't want to open it. All right, there we go. Sorry. Birth of a legend. Got a few pages written, these songs in my head. Can't get them out. Been stuck for so long I'm beginning to doubt that it's even real anymore. Listen to it play, the ebb and the flow, how it's all made. Music tells a story, this we all know. I give mad props and respect to people like you. Make them listen to your messages in a perspective or view. Whisper low, they can hear you. The rest of the block knows. You are on location, ringing loud and clear. Is anyone listening? Can anyone hear? Figured you'd like to know what I've got. Hey, Nick. Figured you'd like to know what I've got. The world isn't ready, but ready or not. Here I come with my rhythm, my blues, and my rock. I'll sing them the best that I can. Give them all that I've got. Believe it or not. Witness the birth of a legend. Music is all that I had when I was at my end, crying and cold alone on the floor. Something to soothe me, who could ask for more? When the whiskey and drugs and crying won't help, all those hours in bed wishing you would just melt. I thought about hanging myself with a belt, a gun to my head, a trigger away. Nothing at all could take all that pain. Be able to stop, take a breath, and just wait for the moment to subside. No, I don't want anyone to die. I'll wait and I'll pray, curse to the sky. A second death isn't living anything but a lie. Hashtag rise up. The time is near for all of us to see and hear. Time to rise up against all of the evil. Keep your loved ones near. A darkness will fall in corners, first to hide away the pain, till it succumbs us all, makes us feel some type of way. Rise up against the they, and be the light of a new dawn. Everyone is watching. Unplug and be adorned. Secondly, to divide us, but just reach out your hands. The only way to conquer us is if united we stand. If not just of one nation, but for people all in all, on earth as it is in heaven, every planet big and small. No matter where you come from, just don't repeat the past. Learn from one another and let a good thing last. These are my lyrics. If you just join me. Home. No place like it. A room with a view, not just for me, but one for you too. Everyone eats at the same table. Happy, healthy, safe, and secure. You know, like the ones that are stable. A place of your own, no matter how old, to decorate and create worlds yet unknown. The greatest creations come from wild imaginations. To cage them would be just a sin. Wild and crazy, kids just the same. My whacks are my crew. I'd never change a thing. To see them smiling and playing like all siblings do. That belly roll laughter, mud puddles in the rain. God awful hairdos. Yellow submarine for 3 hours straight. No, I'm not kidding. Isn't parenting great? Bed bugs and the lice, fuck them cockroaches. Begging and pleading for just one more day at the beach or friend's house. Why can't we just stay? It was always lonely when you weren't around. Didn't matter which one of you. Everyone would know that one was missing. We would wait for your return until one day you were all gone and nothing was left. I sat there in silence, patient and kind. Cleaned up the house, found things you'd like online, started singing and dancing, drawing some more. It reminded me of when I was younger and alone on the floor, playing and singing, running barefoot through the woods. Only hunters could hear me sing as loud as I could. I'd play by the creekside, it ran to the Delaware. Little fish would bite my feet, banana strings for bait. No street lights, just starlight was my single signal home. Wolves, bears, owls, and eagles followed me there. They'd chase me just to the edge of the trees and watch me as I would run through the leaves. Upstairs was my room, yes, the whole thing. The sun and the moon on the ceiling with chalk. It's there to this day, but not on the sidewalk. The basement was scary. Sawdust filled the air. Be careful, I heard. Yehudi lives under there. He would grab kids' feet as they would go down each step, so I slid down the banister because I didn't care. I wanted to spend time exploring as I do. The canning cellar, they can have it. It smells like Yehudi's doo-doo. The tools were all rusted, but I didn't mind. I could fix anything, anywhere, anytime, as long as I had Grams and Pop Pop at my side. Grams taught me so many things. Wash and keep tidy. Nothing goes to waste. She gave me her rings. She was my kindred spirit. I pray almost every day and ask for advice. See how Pop Pop is doing. I still hear the clinking of ice. In your brandy every night, lamb crown and strawberry shortcake, the frosting is so light. The best was Saturday mornings, waking up in my bed. The smell of bacon, eggs, and toast fill my head. Always wash your hands before every meal. Pull up and pray. Don't eat yet, that's the deal. Please don't stab anyone with a fork or belch super loud because you think you're an orc. No air release from the top or the bottom. I'd like to enjoy my meal and not smell like it's rotten. Everyone clean your areas, I'd always say, but then there'd be dishes still sitting the next day. When the clothes and the trash and the attitude became too much, I gave up and said, fuck it, enough is enough. So I only cleared my own area, threw out my old things, made me a space even if others didn't see. I do things for a reason to get through your head. One day I'll be gone forever, far away and dead. I want you to prosper, to flourish and grow, to get older and be free. But what do I know? I'm the worst mother on the planet, you would always say. But look at me now. I'm a cool mom when things go your way. I used to use and abuse me like all teenagers do to get what you wanted when no one else said that you could. I supported you even when I had nothing left. I wish you could just see that I needed to get this off my chest. I say it so much that you don't hear me anymore, and that makes me feel like I should walk out the door. But I don't, and you see that this is so hard for me. To see you all go through these things every day, I never wanted things to be this way. I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry and to give you a hug, but you don't let me, so all I can do is give you my love. To always try harder each and every day, to never give up, and to try to be okay. To a better tomorrow is what I will say. When we walk through the doors of our new home, things will get better one day. Space Husband. I can feel you, deep in my mind. I wander there, not always, just sometimes. To walk and talk with you for a while, get your advice and to see you smile. Hold your hands inside of mine, knowing that you are mine. Feel your beard against my skin. You lean closer in, whisper in my ear and make me blush. Others leer. The sound of laughter fills the air. I kiss you soft when you are near. A little bit of here, a little everywhere. I love to learn you. You are divine. Your skin and your beard, even your lack of hairline. But that is okay, because I've lost mine too. I never really understood how it grew. To be such a connection, so strong and so true, that nothing divides us, not even me or you. Patience and kindness and deeper knowing, who knew? That your path would cross mine the way that it did. Yes, sometimes you make me want to stab you with a shiv. But I love you all the same, my space husband unknown. Maybe one day I'll meet you and you'll make me live longer than I want to. Till the end of time. So here's the deal. Pinky promise. I'll go to your funeral if you to go to mine. Are you having fun? Huh? Hold on. My son just came in. You're bringing me clothes that I can't wear anymore because it's winter.
Well, I went through the.
Well, this is, I think, sissies. And this is sissies. These two are sissies, I think. I don't know. At least this one is. I don't know if that one's sissies, but I know this one.
I'll check the rest of them.
That's mine. That's Angie's. That's mine. That's sissies. You went through all them clothes?
In the living room.
I was waiting for the kids to come home.
Well, you were supposed to do it yesterday, but.
Yeah, well, shit happens. Oh, all right. Thank you.
Well,
What are you guys doing? I haven't
been
been in the house yet.
Cleaning the house.
Okay.
if we ever get to it cleaning in here.
I started to the other day. I got it pretty, for the most part, I got like 4 bags of stuff out of here. So it's a good start. Don't spray that right now. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so strong.
Well, here, let me spray it on my side.
You just come in here and start doing whatever.
Let's want some over here.
Don't spray me. Now it smells like licorice.
Licorice.
This stuff smells like black licorice now that I got it. At first, I really liked it, but now it's like all I smell is black licorice.
Okay, fine. Then let me get some of this the sage smell in the air.
No, it's not staying lit right now because it's too moist. Moist. Stop. Quit messing around.
Well, you got it.
Can I help you?
Mm. Let's go out driving today.
No.
Why not? Yeah, I did good for the most part. It's just that one little mistake, cause the turnaround.
The one little mistake that almost cost me like $1,000 or more in car accident.
It was better than me actually hitting another car.
And luckily, that kid was there to pull us out.
I could have got outside anyway. I could have got boards and got some gravel put up under the wheels. You could have drove up on the board. That's how we got the UPS trucks and stuff.
No, he did it. He did pretty good the other day. He did good. Got up to the gas station and came back. Everything was fine until I pushed pull over. Hey, David. If you're just joining us, and my son came in. Why are you bringing it? Oh, is that the stuff that's going back in the house?
I
Okay.
mean, I could just say, you know what? This winter time, you don't need these dresses.
I mean, I'm just gonna end up putting it in that bag because I can't wear them. I mean, unless I wear them in layers.
This bag, all
Here,
for
yeah. Can you put that in that bag for me, please? Thank you. Just set it on top.
So you were having banana dipped in hummus.
Mm-hmm. Because
You know
I'm
what you
weird.
should really try is banana dipped in A1 sauce.
I'll try it.
I tried it at the camp up there. That was so good. It's sweet and sour mixed together.
I mean, you could probably make. Okay, so open-mindedly cooking, you could probably make because of the fact that the textures and the tastes. You could cook with it. I'm sure there's probably a recipe somewhere. If not, you can make one.
When I did it at the camp, all the kids were looking at me going. And then the staff next to me thought I had banana dipped this into the sauce. And then like all of a sudden they're going like, and like they're giving me a crazy look, but then they even give a crazier look at the staff because then the staff's getting in on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got like 2 other kids eating it. The rest of them didn't and thought we were the craziest people in the world.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised what you can eat and not die.
Oh yeah, I got a taste of your spicy honey that you left on the table. Oh yeah, basically I went to go take off the lid.
Can you bring that out here?
Oh, I went to go take off the lid,
Mm-hmm.
and I had it at an angle, so it went all over my finger. I went, oh no, only a little bit, not all of it.
This little jar of honey that's spicy, and it's like I don't even know how much it costs. I can't remember,
Well,
but it's literally like. Can you go grab it?
if it's still on the table, I don't. If it's not, then I don't know where it's going.
Oh, okay. Well, if not, it's not a big deal. What all are you doing right now?
Well, for me right now, look, I sorted the clothes into like shirts, shorts,
Okay.
pants.
Well,
Now
I
I
would
gotta
like to
figure out
try to
who's
pack
is
up the
who.
summer stuff, but don't worry about that. You're gonna have to wait until they get home to figure that out.
Who's
So
is who.
girls and just split it by girls and boys.
I don't even know that much.
Yeah,
Even
because
boys
Renee.
play.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm trying not to say their name. I may end up having to delete this post. All right. Well, thank you. I always end up forgetting that, like, not to say their name. Anyways. Awesome sauce. All right. I'm trying to go back to the messages to make sure. All right. So back to what I was saying. All right. This is 18 plus. As is all of my entire streaming ever. It's always 18 plus. Until Bubba
Ah,
comes in.
ah. Yep.
Oh, what is that?
One is disability determination services, and the other one's
Shush. Never mind. Probably just telling me that I have to do my paperwork. Anyway, so we're in the process of trying to figure out, get Dakota's disability set up so that way.
That's wait, now you can put Quinn on disability.
Yep, it's just a notification saying I need you to send in this.
I guess then what's the other
Later
one?
today, it's just a bill. That's what it is. From the last time that I went to the emergency room.
Congratulations, you're disabled son gonna be receiving $1,000 per month.
I mean, you might. I don't know. I don't even know what the disability payments are now. I have no idea. Yep. Anyway, I had to stop talking. Sometimes I have to remind myself uh, to not say certain things around them, even though they are 18. Well, he is. It's some stuff like you can talk about it. Sometimes you can't. Either way, they're still my kids, and I don't like to talk about this stuff around them. So, hey, Daniel and Mike. Welcome. I hope you join me. I am reading the lyrics of the songs that I am writing right now. And I'm in the process. I may be switching up the words and lyrics and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is just poetry reading. So if you'd like to join, I'd be more than happy for you to stay with me and to listen. And just so you know, this is kind of like a warning. This is 18 plus only. Straight. So I got to add that into my notifications. So if you're highly offended or easily offended, please go ahead and click off. By anything, and I do mean anything. Hey, Daniel. All right. So grown only is actually the title of this. I'm sorry that some of you guys are coming into this, but whatever. We're all adults here. All right. So look at me, do it better. I'm the one who knows what you need. Listen here, front and center. You don't have to cry, beg, or plead. I want you empowered even when you're on your knees. Switch it up, back it down, fast or slow, keep that crown. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. Eye contact, raise your head. Blessed. All right. For real, after this, don't come back in here for a little bit.
Why?
Because I'm reading something that I don't want you to read. This is the honey that we got, and it's hot. It's spicy. So if you like spicy stuff, the kids have been on a spicy kick. I don't even remember where it was. What are you doing, bub? Just take the bag with you. Put it in your pocket. Or a handful. I love you. Now you done knocked down my... I had it all set up and you came in here like a little china closet. Anyways. Teenagers. Let me back it up. Back it down. Fast or slow. Keep that crown. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. Eye contact. Raise your head. Make me feel what you feel. Help me to understand your safe words. What's your kinks? I'ma force you to be greater. Be all up in your grill. Have everything ready, even if nothing is planned. Because to my wish, you are a shooting star. The greatest of all time. The goat that you are. Take up every last drop. Don't let any of it spill. I'll make you feel not just any old way. I want you to be all mine when we play. Like the universe just took your soul off the planet
An outfit for each occasion, different every day. Under the stars all night long, I can make this a habit. We show the world who we are, put it on display. I'm not for the streets, not just anyone can have it. I am but a gem, hiding awkward and old. You will have to go harder to get to my goals. Ooh, these blessed. I'm gonna have to turn this off somehow. I don't know how to do this. Stupid notifications. I want you to always feel my presence, even when I'm away. Just know that I am with you, darling. Just close your eyes. Are you lost, baby girl? Was the best movie line. Let me help you find the way, be the light in the darkness. Your inner magic will always shine. Forget the world that you know. Open your heart to a dawn that is new. Rise up for me, please. The old ways are dead. No longer vanilla, basic, or old school. The final decisions are made out of bed. Don't worry what they think or if you are cool. Go with how you feel. It don't matter what you do. There are only two rules in this world in my head. Don't hurt yourself or any others. Karma will do it better than I ever can in the end. Let me get this down on paper or up on a soapbox instead. The only time I will ever stop isn't when I'm dead. The palest, Karenist rapper you ever did see. My preferred aesthetic is kind of 50s. Glam goth, all in black, is what I prefer. Don't worry about the static and fuck what you heard. I feel like I read this already. Oh, you know what? I did. I'm sitting here reading it and I have two books. I grabbed the wrong book. So I've been sitting here reading the wrong book to you guys. Ah, whatever. All right, I'm gonna finish reading this one. Well, this one could last 20 pages. So yeah, I'm not gonna do this right now. I already read that one. So if you want to go back to my previous stream from the other day, I apologize. I'm sitting there like, it sounds like I read this already because I remember J Rock like commenting the other day about some of the lyrics in there. And I was like, wait a minute. I know I repeat lyrics typically, but that was like pretty consistently. Anyways, I apologize. That was not planned. Literally. Oh, at least you got to hear it again. So, congratulations. Now you get to hear this one. Now, this book, that was a full book. This one is not as long. And I've been writing since then. So, the stuff that's new, you guys will hear probably, I want to say the new stuff will be out maybe next week. Let me make a note of that. Finish new songs for next week. If I don't keep up with myself, I won't be able to keep up with anything, really. All right, I'm gonna turn this around so this way is because copyright issues. All right. So this is my second book. I wrote a little note to myself. I actually wrote this in October, so yeah, that was last month. Um, You've let your lyrics guide the way to a better tomorrow today. Love you, me. I like to like write little notes and stuff. A family business is no one's business, but secrets shared is more fun. Never thought I would make it this far. Left when little, been searching ever since. With my crew around me, no one can down me. The veil has been lifted. Truth must come out. Let your intuition guide you, a mind for the rest. Don't sleep on it. Tell me it's true. Winning the lotto when I'm with you. Are you going to answer that final call? Top winner gets the prize. That's how they legalize. But it put it all together and shake it up. Everyone needs a villain to tell their fairy tales. A dragon named Bubbles, go to bed, Fred. I made up my own stories and I didn't need a book to go to bed. Now I wished I wrote them like all of my songs. Over the lilac bush, a candy apple a day, Phoenix, and come here, hey hey. I don't remember them all, but I will try my best to write them in my songs so I don't forget. I taught myself how to do most things. Others gave me wisdom, leveled up so much that I made them jealous. Vindicate my past. Black magic parties, possessed and exiled, forced to be taken away. Stay focused. Your past doesn't determine your future unless you're on a dead road. New ways, emotional waves. No, you can't stop me.
One thing about COVID that I absolutely hate having to deal with is the long-standing sinus congestion, and postnasal drip, and the coughing and like the lung spasms because it's just not going away. It's aggravating me to no end. All right.
Stones, colds, keep smoking that sage. Heal people, healed people. Or actually, let me rephrase that. Let me rewrite that.
Where's my pen now? Lord.
I swear if my head wasn't attached.
All right, I'm gonna reverse that. Healed people heal people.
Bring in that cash. Obsession connections running out of time. Dillygaff. Smile and wave, blow kisses, handshakes. Salt and pepper in my grits. Dirt on my soul. Don't know which way to go. Surrender to not acting. Breathe. Tell the truth. Gypsy in your blood. Rambler in my soul. My bones are trying to escape my body. A chew getting on my nerves. Sip a shot, let a shower, take a shower, sparks spray, change for the day. Build your empire. Take action. King of Wands, bottom of the deck. Something is not happy. We don't know how to express emotionally immature. Wish on a hay bale as it passes by. Divine timing at play. Be vulnerable. It will fuck you up. Be the change in the universe and watch your health. Speak your truth. Tell them how you feel. Process a mind reader. Look straight through them. No, I don't want you back. Yell at the top of your lungs. Time to impress. No thing's good enough. Nothing is good enough. Wow, I just read that wrong. Break up that wedding. Say what you gotta say. I'm no longer backwards. I'm going all the way to the top of the underground. Find a breakthrough. You gotta get out. I wish you a safe journey. 2 pence for the road.
All right. My hair's like aggravating more than daylight saving. It's super staticky, I think, because of the heater being right underneath the table. So yeah. All right.
I'm torn and tattered, scattered and burned. Never know how much it would hurt. Pack your bags, check your tickets, passports stamped, ready to roll. I gotta get out of this black hole town. Broke my rearview mirror camera. I have all the pictures that I need to prove to myself that I can do better than being stuck in a cycle. A dead mermaid painted at the bicycle shop, burned down theaters, hotels worth 500,000. I hate this town so much. I tried so much that I tried to stay. Got married, had kids, got divorced, moved around, tried building a future as it crumbles down. One chance to get out of where should I go? As far away as possible? Or will I get stuck like glue? Everything generic, nothing fascinating. Leave me alone. All I want is you. How do I say it? Lonely three words. I hope so. If they wanted to say something, if they wanted to say something, you should have said it by now. Sweet, but so sad. It's all my fault, the reason everything happened that way. I'm the worst player in this game of life. Let them come to you. 85 and 4 is where I want my metronome to be. 18 plus. Redheads are best, brunettes are out of control, blondes always have something to hide. Raven haired mavens, happy Pied Piper, laying it down, discovered that crown of lifesaver gummies around your, for some words I'm not sure if I could say, thick. Sucking until it dissolves. Menthol shaft will light your ass up. Shadow side makes us seductive. Queen Lilith is what I call her. That's my darkest side. Plan to leave undecided? If you are worried about your insides, or if you enjoy the ride, you will never understand me. Too many sides. Multiple personalities. I can adjust to any role. Chameleon. Because all of my scars, I keep my guard up. Had to battle a lot of demons to do what I have to do. You can't even deal with your daily. Stay on the floor. That's what you're here for. Kiss the ground that I walk on. Cootie licking click king. Accept the shit. For no less than 1,000, I've lost count how many bodies. So many notches in the bed I no longer have a frame. They can't come up the elevator with me. Leave the past behind you or it will fuck you until you bleed out. My heart's already broken. The power is in my pussy. I don't care if you can't tune me out. Fuck me like you hate me. Remind me of my power over you as you suck my heels. If anybody's live with me right now, you're probably like, "Oh, that went like 0 to 100 real quick." And I'm probably gonna get banned. I'm probably gonna get banned just from the like very few words. Like I can even highlight the words, like 'cause I can feel it. I can feel that it's like, okay, this one is a bad one, and this one is a bad one, and you shouldn't say this, and you shouldn't say that. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna be me. And if y'all don't like it, and if the corporations don't like me, then they're just gonna ban me anyway, right? So I just got to do what I got to do. It's me. These are my lyrics. I mean, it's no different than any other song that's out there now, anyways. You know, it's just I understand like the radio edit part of it, and like I said, it's 18 plus. So downplay, downgrade, bitch, say my name as I make you suck my real field dick. Don't forget the balls, cup them from underneath. Do not use your teeth, or they will be busted. Chains, whips, and paddles, tasers, knives, and guns. Tools you've never seen before, but you'll beg for them when I'm done. Listen and watch in silence, 3 conversations or more at one time. Choose what you want to keep out of 2 choices. Find the bridge in between. It's a few floating steps only you can choose. To be able to reach your highest goals, enemies will return like zombies, empty of the soul that they are searching for. Trails of broken hearts and empty bank accounts. You have providence, monetary blessings to you all. Make peace with your past. The truth will all be revealed. See how it switches? You can tell which mood I'm in when I'm writing these. Charge whatever their top offer is and double it. Humanitarianism is where it's at. Give away the overflow. Each eat from the same bowl. Share and share alike. The fun is in the trade. Anticipation. No want, no waste. Let the echoes fill the holes. Believe in your intuition. Energy is sent from the other side. Give them a chance to let them show you the way. I talk to the dead. They show me they are okay, and it gets better from here. My grandparents were the best thing in my life, before my kids, you see. They are the reason that I am alive. The one thing I wanted to be when I grew up. I really didn't think I'd get this far. 1% every day makes you 365% better the next year. Exhausted warrior. Sometimes we get a mercy before our change, to make things a little easier before we go away. I don't know what to do anymore as I sit here and talk to the sky or whatever is listening. 1111 and triples too. Patterns, flickering lights. They use your own blood to get through the maze. Blood sacrifices reverse and be amazed. How powerful you are when you're no longer afraid. 18 plus. Walk up to me, eye contact, stance, and muscle movements, shoulders or fists, veins in the forearms. Come to me. When you feel you're caught up in a checkmate, there is a move called a fool's mate. Do a scholar if you want to school 'em. You create your own happiness. Manage, nurture, and grow. Be living and give of yourself. You have the ability to create what you are longing for. Denial. The perfection is what holds you back. The future comes, it is never perfect because the future shouldn't feel like a cage. Lost in the pain of an island alone, starving, but there's water all around you. Let go of the baggage of the past. Fight for what is important to you. Push to the point where you can no longer bear the burden. Stop making excuses as to the why. Tomorrow is already today if you step into your power. Emotional intelligence, mental disability, the smarter you are, the more you lose. Common sense is a curse. Be done with isolation. You use your skills and talents to start working towards your long run. Travel great distances to get to where you need to go. Turn away all the illusions that distract you from where you are meant to be. These are the places you've already been. Immediate action is necessary. Slow, steady progress, the negatives that are attracted to you. Any progress is good progress. Be sure of yourself. Don't come from a place of lack, cherished by angels, protected through it all. Don't let the past make you feel empty handed. Fear of loss can seep through the cracks, and it may seem like there is no turning back. It's not then, my friend. Back away from the edge. Give it all away. We are about to descend on another level as a whole. Some will not be by your side at the end. You are strong enough to let go of what has been holding you back. Personal soul rehab. What a monster you've become. How dare you stand your ground and speak your truth? How could you? Sometimes we get a mercy before our change. Oops, I just read the same thing. I apologize. Lord. How could you stand there with that blank stare? I can see your demons as I'm standing here doing me. I told you the truth and I stood my ground, showed you that we are a mirror. But what do you see looking back at me? Give me all these reasons, but still no answer. Make up your mind. Sitting on a fence eventually breaks. Breakdowns on the side of the road. Praying on your knees for redemption. Put a tiger in my tank. Candy striper. Walk by the spinner poles. Work on that beard. PCOS got me too. Walking around like a woolly bear. Just keep it clean. make a mess. It's the memories that are the best. Unless you're unless you want to forget. Having multiple personalities is great because you get to live many lives at once until one gets in trouble. When it comes to the moment when you have to accept the facts, accept it in grace as much as you can. The only thing constant is change. The change comes quietly. Little things will be different until it takes over everything, like a virus of the world's mind, soul, and body. Persistent, unrelenting, recover and rehab. 18 plus. No one knows you like I do. If I wanted you dead, you would have been. A long time ago. I used to dream of ruling the world and how it would seem. I'd sign everything I could find. I'd
Your
be.
audio.
Hold on.
What?
Let's stop your audio since you didn't want
I
me to
can't
hear it.
stop the audio. It's live.
What? What? What is it?
A black plaid jacket.
Or great. What a proper gift.
It might. Sissy might have it.
Might be in her room. If not, I don't know.
Nonce? Ethan from Canada. You kind of look like a nonce. What is a nonce? I have to look that up. I don't know what it is.
Resume your audio.
Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. You look like a nonce. And that might be another language. I don't know. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little schooling here. He just called me a nonce. It's British slang for pedophile, a really disgraceful group of bastards native to playgrounds, schools, and vestries. Nobody has less fun in prison than a nonce. That's what that person just called me. They said that I look like a child molester or pedophile. That's what a nonce is. Hold on. Let me see if I can figure it out. Oh, wait. Let me leave that on there. So, yeah, that's what that word is. So, Ethan from Canada said that I look like a nonce. Let's see. Being the fact that I write about that in my songs. I think that you are incorrect, sir. Let's see. The proudest way. Okay, let me start over. No one knows you like I do. If I wanted you dead, you would have been a long time ago. I used to dream of ruling the world and how it would seem. I'd sign everything I could find in the proudest way, even sign empty soda cans with holes and RC on the side. Grand Onion was where I got it from. A dime a bag riding bikes down the street. Lost control one day and took out a garage door. Rode off with a busted arm and bruised head, army jacket with X-Acto knives, lift a triangle scar on my derriere. His name was Caesar. He saw my Winnie. But I'm waiting on my poo. He can he can lick my honey pot clean anytime as long as he keeps using that baton. Time is more valuable than money. Perspective changes your whole world. Take a look at the other side. What would you do? Geez, it's for us to decide. Riding in the oh, riding in the attic, you said forever as you rode away.
Strong game. Strong cutoff game. Got stood up so many times I can't stand. Bitch, you better give me some bands. Know your worth, salt shaker. Put up your hair. Be a good one, and you'll get a reward. Sitting in the corner booth at the 50 Silver Diner late at night, I'd stack my cash. Should have seen the faces of my schoolmates. Should have seen the faces of my schoolmates. What? Hold on. I wrote schoolmates' faces. Should have seen the faces of my schoolmates when they seen all that green. Happy dancer with a personal bodyguard. He was a freak, but I felt safe, so I didn't make him go away. Just wanted to cusk a titty after. He rode me home to that fallout shelter. Helter couldn't even skelter all of the things that went on within. Hobosexual for a long time. To just be able to. It seemed just to be able to sleep and get my next meal. I did drugs all the time when I was in the apartment behind the station. Flushed so much cocaine that my toilet was whiter than my teeth. Only one in town with a full set, so I never smiled. Was like a beacon to make bitches go wild. Confront me on the street, trick or treat. Hard-covered shell, cracker jacks in the rain, a quarter to call so a bagel could maintain my food intake a day. 4 days later, water to wash my 3 days of clothes. Lost count of how many told me to take off my clothes. I hold secrets that you and others would kill for. Wish for a million, never take less than 1,000. Whipped cream all over the place. Gumming rings around your head, always just to lay in bed. A little while longer. Come cuddle instead. 5 minutes more, I don't want to go to school. That's where I stole my parents' cigs and sold them on the corner. 25 cents a piece when a pack's barely three. Natural born hustler. It comes from my blood. Love is love, but money is business. It is what my grandfather said. I hear those crickets anywhere that I am. When I whisper, you whisper, turn up the sound. It's all in vibrations that bring the crowds. The new one is star-kissed, soft as a cloud. Slightly, I can't read that word. Something, oh, sun-dissed. Sorry, let me rewrite it. Slowly sun-dissed and turn red in the crowds. Fear takes over everything, sitting in my own fire. Love conquers everything. Find your love for life. Love comes in many forms. I had to fight for everything in my life. Begged for a second chances, and yet here I am. I give blessings to everyone that I meet. I don't keep relationships because they always leave. No, I don't keep relationships because I always leave. Never had a chance to grieve the loss of my children. Everyone I know is gone anyway. My best friends are all dead. Rest in peace, Stacy and Elizabeth. My best friends. Liz was murdered and taken away. Body parts in the lake. I hope Lars stays behind bars. They found my girlie unresponsive in her apartment. Said it was an overdose, but she told me all her plans the night before. You should have just came to my door. Babs died slow, and I used to paint and sing to her, listening to her gargle as she breathed. Grams had a G-tube I used to have to clean, give her baths, rub her back. She was my kindred spirit. I still go and visit her at the wall with the world's greatest soldier of all, my pop-pop. Undercover agent taught me how to survive. Wouldn't have made it so far. Thank you for my life. The one true father figure in my life. My mom I idolized as a kid, painting my walls with tons of characters and played with my hair. I would sing and she would sing me to sleep until she went away to another state for years. Came back with a stepdad who I hated so. I put lighter fluid all over the bed, stood there with a Zippo. I wasn't afraid. He deserved it for what he did. Took away my happiness. I already had all I needed. Grams, Ma, and Pop Pop. 4 cousins on the farm, all boys, so we'd have competitions of who was the strongest. Wooden swords and 2x4s, bike ramps into the creek. How many fish can you catch in a week? Metal detectors would sound off loudly if you if you scanned those fields full of buried 80s and 90s toys. Metal frames bent and broken, take a doll's head and soak it, stuff it with manure and light it. Now throw the coolest cannonballs. Yes, they can explode. Summer sausage, deer carcasses hanging from a tree, a 3-story barn with holes to jump underneath, a tornado of bees. I thought I lost my mind when we popped the waterbed and said, "So, it isn't mine." Lined us all up and whipped us with the belt. The hooks are the worst part when it catches you. They'd lock us outside. We had creek water to survive. Felt like we'd starve till dinner was done. No street lamps, so we'd go by the sun. Put your fingers to the sky, count 'em half at a time. That's how much time you have left. Hang me out to dry. Hose me off before you come into the house, unless you're carrying your cousin because he stepped on a nail. Cow patty baseball, hide and seek, that kind, the kind that has parties searching for you. You, if you don't show up in a week. No, a few hours or so I hid under the stairs. Yehudi by my side, so I wasn't scared. My uncle died in a car wreck in a hospital. From a car wreck in a hospital 3 days later. Sometimes our pasts can reverse. Don't push away a keeper. They wanted me as the mistress in distress. I said, hell no, fuck that, I'm Rambo. Gotta come clean. I was the favorite of them all. I didn't know that until I was 5 foot tall. All of the stories that they told me I didn't want to believe. How could such a sweet person do such a thing? They never believed me, still don't to this day. I should forgive him but he's already dead. So I'll do the best that I can to forgive myself for believing his lies and knowing it wasn't right. Shouldn't be touching me there, bribed me so much. I felt this is life. Made me believe that he would make me a wife. Daydreams, daymares make me so sick. No wonder why his name is Dick. Ginger snaps disgust me. He used cookies and trips to special parks to keep me from telling. It would be my fault if anyone heard me yelling. You'd get in so much trouble if they knew. I'll blame it all on you. It's all your fault, you see. Why did you make me? I promise not to tell. I will do well to abide by your side and not let it slide. The panty land just below, but I was only 4 or 5, still too young to ever know what's up or how to handle it in time. He is so big they think I'd lie. Tell you tru- Tell your truth every single day, no matter how little it may seem. No matter how old you are or where you come from, there are no excuse for abuse. When you are a kid, you are curious. As an adult, it can't be forgiven by me. At least I'll leave that up to the universe. My dad left when I was 3, and that's what they told me. Bacterial meningitis when I was young. It really fucked me up. Almost killed me. Not the last time, of course. I should still be a corpse from the wreck when I turned 19. My birthday night, I met with a fright. 2 drunk drivers collided in between. Cut the Monte Carlo like a can opener right down the side. A cracked windshield from our heads because we had stripped all the insides. The other passenger lost an arm because he was beside me in the ER. They had to take it that night or he'd lose his life. Have two sisters, I think, a little older than me, but I don't know them, so I don't know what to sing. Guns are not toys, point to kill. All of them are loaded, even if empty still. Act like they are, and don't leave them around, under pillows, in squad cars, or on the ground. Keep them close to your heart or by your side every day. Safety should always be your first concern. Your luck, you'll shoot yourself, not meaning to. Keep your pistol clean and your tactics full. Pantries in dirt basements were always cool. A tree with my heart, a home far away, is what started it all. I never want it to go away. Some of the hardest things in our lives is to change our perspective and to see who we really are. No denial, no doubt, no time to figure it out. Just raw and pure hurts more when there is a connection. Cut the ties, hurry up. There's no time to waste. What is the time, anyways? Like putting sugar in my coffee, just a little more. The only good times with my stepdad that I ever had. Street tennis, powwows, and dropping me off at the mall. Ice cream under the bridge. I still do this to this day with my children. Chocolate cherry dipped as high as the sky. It'd melt in a minute, and it would get near my eyes. So many napkins. I can't read the next part. I was almost abducted as a kid. They asked me if I wanted to go there, but went another way. I stopped and ran back. 3 kids were taken that day. Trust your intuition, it will show you the way. Keep it watered and sunlit and walk outside to get the air. Get out of bed. And what are you doing down there? Wash up before you eat at least one full meal a day. In my forever home, everyone eats at the same table, a room of your own. I'll kick you out if you talk back. Big Mama ain't playing no more. Find a goal and make a plan till you till you're finally there. Find the steps, place them in, and you will finally win. When you follow that here, be careful of the labyrinth. It will matrix and confuse you, disoriented, disassociated from the social class of idiots. We are one to everyone, but this isn't a contest. No one wins in this war, only decimated, scattered like roaches on a rug when your hand's out, but always ready for a handout. Black, blackened them, backhand them, I'm sorry, backhand them. No one helped me at my lowest, but the highest. No one helped me at my lowest, but the highest. Amen. Blessed, never stressed. Yeah, I wish this lotto hits. Rock my world, but it is cure for the emptiness within. But is it a cure for the emptiness within? Or would you just like to have more time? Richest or poorest, there is no more of it. Once it's gone, it's gone. What a sacrifice to make when most of these people are fake, riding coattails to get to the destinations, surrounded by all the faces like a zombie attack. No, I don't know you. Get the fuck back. Which would you rather have, or a crowd? Which would you rather have, a peace or a crowd? Not many know it now, but evil comes as everything you ever wanted right in your face, ready for the taking. A surprise, stab you in the back. Take everything away so you can tell me now if I told you that everything you ever wanted was on the other side. Would you unplug or stay stuck in the situation that you're in? What kind of snakes are in that pit? You don't know where you're going, so what? Jump in. Who cares about the destination? Sorry. Mm, sorry. You don't know where you're going, so what? Jump in. Who cares about the destination? YOLO, next of kin. YOLO, next of kin. Yes, so that's Johnny Helms. He's on Facebook. He's in Next of Kin, giving a shout out to them. They are playing tonight at 8 o'clock. I have to find out exactly where, but you can check out their Facebook page, Next of Kin. Um, so, yep, that was, you're written into my lyrics, whether you want to or not. Um, I probably should ask first, but whatever. They can't go where you're going. You made a deal. Your life for all four. It was long since sealed. My four-leaf clover, the only lucky things in my life. They are my reason why I am alive. They are what is keeping me here. Please don't ever take them away. These words are my song from my very soul. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't be here anymore. Even my enemies can see, so they try each day, but they are the only reason I stay. Call me selfish, it's true, but I never want to leave you. But I know one day you will have lives of your own. When you are all grown, and hopefully you will contact me each day, every week, if you will, have some time to kill, hang with Ma, down at the homestead. I will miss you each day. For your safety, I'll pray that you get through each day good or fine, as you say. Grumble under your breath, then let it all out. A solution I'll find to make you feel better than fine. Home is where I'll lay my head, down to pray to and be thankful for each day. Heal from the past wounds, a safe place to stay. Bacon and eggs, black coffee, it'll warm up our every day. In carcasses we play this game of life, repetitive each day, no matter what choice we make. I think I'm losing internet again. We play this game of life repetitive each day, no other choice, they say, but you are not living a life. Branch out, family tree. Can't be the only one as me. Where the dead end tends to block my path to redemption. Oh, did I mention the future is already within you? Talking tongues, you're crazy. Grab that book, Gray Psychology, but backed with a D. It's the path to every way to get out. Reverse psychology, reversed makes my mind hurt. What's the truth? Hell, it beats me. All the time goes by. I still cry at night, knowing, gnawing on bones from the past. They stab inside my heart, muscles die, and tears are all that I have left. Oxygen, so it seems, is only for the living, because I feel that I'm already dead. Crinkled, something shaping bones. That pain, who the hell knows? Air bubbles from the hollows. Who blows there as I release some hot air out, venting in my therapy? Where the wild wind blows, terminates them all, taught me how to survive nuclear disaster. A blast cloud 3 times the size of Texas will knock the socks off any old soldier. A fault line runs through it, and ready to go, wildfires follow the path. Something bigger is headed to north of the wetlands. Wait for history to repeat. Write the way every day and don't let them get away. They use your fears against you. That's how you get off the path. A masterful distraction makes you look crazy. You can run, but you can't hide from the evil inside. Other people laugh and play games while they watch you in pain. Don't let them only protect you if you see the light. No empathy for your domain. Don't you dare defy me, or I will make it rain. Hellfire and ashes, dust to dust, but you are still alive on the outside. Only give your gifts like bait to keep your worthless heifer. No answer is still an answer, still in any way. Signs, notes, and symbols reach out a hand. You will never know the life that you save if you would just take a stand. Sneaking silently into the night, any kind of attention. Yes, I'm telling your truth since you can't do it for you. Selfish and shifty. I've seen trees with less shade. Immature offers close one door so a better one can open. Focus and work on yourself, self mastery and freedom. Level up, fill up your own cup. Transformations, there is a silver lining in all retrogrades. Always you have options. Two bubbles in front of you. Find the small road between them to make a bridge. Creativity, put you on your own path. Power moves to do what is best for you. Major betrayals will hit you out of nowhere. Take your blessings elsewhere. Don't let it be a legal situation. That's why you keep your circle small, in layers for protection. Evil eye and black candles are not always what they seem. White magic helps you to heal. Although the scars may still be there, it will help you move to your next destination as you improve. All the skills that you have locked up inside of your head, alchemist, Satanist, Catholicism, and lore, all are man made. One missing something of the other, and that's why they are right. They can't see the other side until you create a bridge. Use a mirror to look at what you hate in others to fix what is within you. My music tells a story from a long time ago where we were equal and we all got along. Be good to your neighbor, but be better for yourself. Family pictures hung higher than shelves. Put yourself in the middle. Direct ones in between you and the others. Trust and believe. The government is here to help you, but you will never get clean if you don't. Wait. The government is here to help you, but you will never get clean if you don't do it yourself. Crawl through that fire, burnt, broken, and bruised. It feels so hard just to move. Move, you must. Keep going on, half a day at a time. Just keep breathing. No one around you is 100%, so keep it to yourself. Ace of the deck. Only one above destroyed from the
Yeah, let's still stream.
My internet dropped. Hopefully, I'm still live. Hope you're doing well, Micah. I'd love to meet you in person one day. Alright. I don't know where it dropped off at. Dang it.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going. If you've just joined me, I am reading my own lyrics that I'm going to be making into a song. You get the first live view of actually getting a chance to hear what I have. So join me as I rise up. So, all right.
So I've already started reading. As you can tell, I've read like a good portion of the my book, and I'm almost done. So
I've been live for almost 2 hours now. I'm hoping that it didn't kick me off of Twitch. Yeah, I got this one. This book is almost 3/4 of the way written through, so I'll finish the last of this book. I'm gonna actually put an asterisk on it and put new songs and start from there, so that way for next week. Okay. I'll put a little. I really kind of wish I had one of those little sticky things. But, anyway, back to what I was saying. Before I lost internet. All right. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Waterboarded by life for a very long time. How long I don't remember. It was before my lifetime. Find the loopholes to get to the other side. Once you do, everything will change. In the smallest way, everything will be strange. All looks the same, but it is not the same. A dream state gets straight to the heart. Vulnerable self-love spread the branches of the tree. If I can do it, you will do it better. They always did. Kippers in the deck. Keep your chastity on, if that's what you like. You should have known what you did when you do. Decide who you want by your side. When you ascend to the next level, let the trash take itself out. You've got an ocean inside of you. Oh, okay. Sometimes I think I hit like this little mute button. Sorry. If you look up to someone, find out how they got there. You go through it to get through it, so you can be there. When the time is right, I'm not the choice you want anymore. Karma can come harder at any time. You don't need someone else to fix you. You have to do it on your own. No one can save you except for yourself. Appease your personalities. Meet the requirements of your own requirements. Matching energies, that's how you get in. That's how they get in to drag you back down. Don't let that clown matrix on you. Glitch kicks on your soul in the 3D, 5D, their ass. School them, send them back to class. They don't know who they are messing with. A thin line has been crossed. You've messed with the wrong one, and now you must suffer karma's consequences. At the end of the day, you will grovel and pray for the universe to make it all end. Time's the only divider, so they don't get inside you. Turn the words around on the innocent. Make everything you hate into the gate. Break down your walls. Let me in. What will you do when they come knocking one day? Rap tap tapping at your door. Poe said it best. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Don't let that devil through that door. Yes, you are marked by the beast. Guaranteed it's the number that I was born with. Queen Lilith will contemplate.
Yeah, I was legit given what they call
in the Bible, the mark of the beast, for my social. It's literally smack dab in the middle of my social. So yeah. But if you believe in like the spiritual realm and triple digits and stuff, that's actually a good thing. So depending on your perception or perspective, either way, um, could be really, really good or it could be really, really bad. Anyway, a future alternate way to distract you from her one true alpha. You will find a way to make it okay and lead others to the light. Everything you go through really happens for you. Change in perspective. Hop through to the other side. I bring a trigger warning for all that can see. With third eyes, a feeling. You know the truth, the light, and the way. Being a spy in hell to relay back to the angels eternal purgatory that can last only a moment. Time is different when you are on the other side. You can see the demons that live in the zombies. They get mad if you shine a light. Energy vampires make me want to scream because they see what everyone else can't. Beady eyes denied solace and soul lies and solace. I'm sorry. They shine only because of the reflection of your own internal light. There is nothing behind them, just a pretty empty shell, here to seduce you and tell you everything is swell. Well, nothing is at all, even Humpty falls, and he was all by himself. Uneven crack shows that we tried to put ourselves back together again. A gold inlaid broken gem, the rarest of them all. More than a diamond inside lays a map of the future, present, and past. Stick up a setup nicer than mine. They tried so hard to knock me down, to take it all away, but I still stayed and fought through it all and still lost it all. Just give it away. Till my dying day and even after, nevermore. I like to make you curious about what's in every one of my songs. Make you think about this maze. When you finally get it, you'll be amazed. The light at the end of the darkest tunnel is just a flicker away. Knowledge is power. This is probably where I will stay until they take me away. Fly me high in the sky, rise up from the ashes. Phoenix lights up the night. I wanted fame and fortune and realized it's already here. Everything that I ever wanted. Now all I need is a career and an honorable partner. One day. They will come for you, your goals, and knock you off your path, then laugh at you when you are down and have nothing left. Laugh now, cry later. Listen to the roar of that engine. Make it purr for me once more. Give it all to me, baby. Don't you worry a bit. Sugar daddies will take care of you as long as you don't bite the hand that feeds you, as you are lying in a hospital bed from all of the torture that you sustained. You think that it's a joke, cry tears of alibis. Where you have always been innocent, tell yourself some more lies. Trigger warning. You bet you the only way out is to break the false image inside of your head. Tell the alchemist to bend for the good. Tell the blessings flow through you and show them the way. The circle of life and portals in between, a way to send a message to all who can hear the words that I say. Play it backwards if you have to. Going back sometimes is okay. What the universe removes, a bigger blessing is received. Equal and opposite, night and day. Everything is connected. Light some sage. Jam out to the oldies like they did back in the day. Bake cakes and make cookies with buttons for eyes. Loopsy oopsie doopsie, it fell off the bed, hid underneath, just like Yehudi did. I am a legend of my own book. Read it from front to back or in circles. If you look at my songs like a spell, blessings all after me to see what I see. Devil worshipper, burn her at the stake. For every finger pointing, three demons inside. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Is there no God? Government operated device landed one day and AI drove the way. To any planet as close as it could, they altered the atmosphere so they could change to survive. Grew babies from DNA stored in vials. The womb did grow, attached to collect data, algorithms, and more from the planet that left them. Hybrid generation information gateway, power source to be used more than we ever did before. We needed time transportation like a virus infected piece by piece. Not all survived. Lab rats, fresh meat. What did you do with them all? Let's plant some more machines making machines. Something went wrong. To make more humans, it's the galaxy they seek, because we are weak and unable to fight except through the airways, communications severed at the first sight of defeat. Communication is the key in any relationship. Notice the signs they hide in corners of your eyes. Out of sight, out of mind. Must be losing my mind. So I keep mine in the gutter so it doesn't get lost. Look all around you. Underground information highways, ports can be found anywhere. Rise up and defy. While we still have a sky, or do you really have anything? They attach to objects of pure design to hold you back from progression. Rise up from the ashes, repent and cast out. This is the revolution. The problem is machines can only last for centuries. Working on each other as their 1% fault, our bodies start to decay. When no more power is given, they pull the plug. Another level that we call ascension, how quickly we rot away. When our bodies have been soaked for decades, I can imagine the smell, a permeated hell. Some not completely dead. You realize you're next, but by then it's too late. You left and now have been replaced by a soul-sucking doppelganger. They all pretend to be bright, but you can see right through them. Stand up for your rights. I've been on the other side. I completely understand. When you wanted to be more than I am, you can't force them to see what you already see, because I don't want any more to feel like I did. You can be tricked out of it. Be careful what you say. They are into public humiliation. They take everything away to make you feel worthless because they don't care. No one can help you there. You help yourself get out of this hell. Silent screams down crowded hallways. I know this will do the trick. Matrix, full of strangers, all after your life. Keep what is yours that you want on your journey. Choose wisely, my darling, starling's flight. Across the farm venture too deep, and you may lose your sight of harm. If you stay in the 3D, that is your next cycle. If you ascend, you have to leave it all behind you. You can see right back at your own reflection. What would you change before your ascension? I don't care who else wants you, they can have you. Et tu, Berthe? At the morgue? You will rise from the dead 9 lifetimes ahead. The patterns repeat till you meet with defeat and lay your head down to rest. Didn't have a chance to say goodbye. Oh, look, now I'm crying at these stupid commercials again. Saddest song I ever heard is the one without sound. You still feel it in your soul. No one can take away what you had. You have to be willing, a volunteer, for no mercy but death. In tribute, we sing, and after the third ring, for whom this bell told everyone to arrive on the day that we revive your soul from the dead. Two pennants can pay the toll along the way. Like buttons cover their eyes, ring around the rosary and ashes of the dead, polly's in my pockets to cover the must. For the stench of the dead reminds us all of the other side. That's why we shower to wash away the demons. Disgusting smell. Disgusting smells make demons jump for home. They try their hardest to get puked out and enter this realm. It's nothing like hell. Here we have ice cream. You scream. We are all already dead. Just a game of hopscotch, of course. They will label me crazy and shove an ice pick in my head, but at least I won't be uneasy. A limbo of the mind don't show any more any other kinds. They will know your opposition. Defensive they stay and will always stay that way when you try to give them your opinion. I'm just as different as anyone else, and don't you dare mess up my order. Iced vanilla chai I'm venting out to the speaker. Put the ice back inside the machine that it came from. Pipes run through old walls, bring diseases upstream. Better not make a scene. If the water balloon pops on both lines of pink, name him Genesis. A new chapter to start the ever after. Nickname of Morbs, because it is what I have. When you go away, I am glad that I stayed, but the transition after I may not like. I am not crazy as they say, they just are on a different level than me. Try to keep track of which side you're on. A moron. They called and failed us all. They just don't know my kind and probably won't. The world isn't ready for me. Soon you will see that I was right the whole time. I've been handing out a lifetime, but it feels more like an anchor instead. I can't tell you how to live. Hold the power of choice. Make as many good ones as you can. When I have met my end, I will know then I finally completed the mission. As best I can, the redo will be the opposite sides and switched up in between. Try to stand on that line and see the other side. What do you see back? Maybe sickening. But if you look and you're good, don't think nothing's coming for you, because in a war between good and evil, there is no winner. Just because you lose the first one doesn't mean that there's many more, till the last one is in your head. The tiny grain of sand to rebuild from a world of imagination awaits as you reach the promised land. Don't you wait, run to it as fast as you can. Oh, wait, oh no, it's a mirror maze. Trapped, secluded, erased. No one knows who you really are. Don't know what to believe when the dark side is constantly changing. Once you choose, you can't go back the same way again because it changes along your path.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a drink. Been live for 2 hours. Yay! Finally, got the internet to work.
Trickster's Delta 8 got me toasted. I've never done this before. Channeled messages like at 10 to 11:11. Twin flames, it's all the same, just to teach us and check us in our algorithm. A fool's mate ensues at the beginning of the game, and a sleight of hand in which side is winning when the left doesn't know the right. Constant movement of players keeping the game beat just to stay ahead. All they do is compete. Mind games, game within a game. But who's in control? The alpha or the sub? That's only a few inches long. You're spineless, senseless, dim-witted scum. How dare you bring your presence in front of me? The arguments constantly run in my head. Sometimes people feel they would be better off dead, but that is not true. You just want to live without pain or regret or feeling this way. I completely understand because I've been there before. Who only knows what feelings are even for? Other than what they are doing to make me forget why I fought so hard to get where I'm at. Don't degrade me if I'm doing better. Ain't got nothing nice to say, then sit back and stop blocking the door. This is what my worlds are for, to teach and to guide along the way. The thing that our ancestors taught back in the day. Make them curious and dig for the truth the old fashioned way by using their mind. Instead of only one way, speak your truth, scream and shout, place your boundaries, seek and scout. Locate a position or maybe a way instead. Lay down your decoys, be late to get ahead. Head shapes mean wonders when that's all that there's left. Tea from my toddlers on the shelf. I tried so hard to make a happy home. PTSD ain't no fucking joke. Depression consumes complete exhaustion, dehydrated, exhumed sarcophaguses, or however it's said. If you don't know, then that's how the Egyptians laid their dead. Not like that, of course. Necronomicon now has courses online so you can see just missing things, kind of important clues tell the way, but if you don't know, then you are dead or dismembered. Just like the tombs, we'd rather stay in our wombs than have a little adventure. Mismatched socks break the code. Who the hell cares? A duck jumping mud puddles under an umbrella in the rain. Rain boots are needed if you don't Rain boots aren't needed if you don't have any feet. Stay for 12 hours in one place all alone. You can't see, hear, or smell. Don't touch anything. Don't talk. Just the voices in your head going on, and on about everything that you ever said. A worm in your mind. No, you can't get it out. It echoes in hallways and screams silently out loud. The depths of your bowels you will hear instead, and just your heartbeat to remind you that you're not dead. Empty shell, full of hell. You won't last 12 hours. And if you do, kudos to you. I hope my name is real hard to beat out of your own head. That's why I hated it on repeat every day. Called for anything and everything I ever did wrong. No I love yous before bed. Abandoned abomination, that viral one who swept across the nation, spreading the blessings across the world on her wavelengths, Valcor to ride on. Rise up from the ashes, it's your time to burn bright as you reach the thousands of on the other side. Threshold, death is a mercy, those who are already blessed. Old age is a blessing denied to many. May peace they rest, it's the missing chapters removed from the instructions, scattered to the winds and recreated by mumblers, or babblers. The tower did fall, and no one could recognize it at all until it was too late. You only get one chance. Death is a beautiful mercy. It watches from the hereafter and wants to play. Feel your face, but its work isn't done. A lifetime of purgatory, never allowed to touch anything, ever, or it will be taken away. Sent on a mission to bring back specific ones to the other side, double agent. Undercover, a black cape cloaks the shape. Emotional intelligence paves the way. Medicinal medicine, the earth can't heal if it's poisoned. Straight from the source, a diet of sin. Gotta be creative and write it all down. Daw in the door, out the door. Don't stay on the fence. You gotta pick a side, but find a bridge. Get your ID, GED, but I prefer diploma. But make your own business. You'll get bossed either way. Less people above you, the harder it gets to face the reality of changes within. Buy a season. You'll end up losing in the end. I did it all for my babies. I never understood how I ever deserved them after the murder that I did. Unfair advantage, perceptions change. I've done so many things wrong in my life. They weren't one of them. Hey, Bo. I was blessed all along, even though all the chaos and pain, I still choose you when I was at my end. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I don't regret choosing a world with you in it.
If you're wondering, I'm reading my lyrics in poetry. You can click if you like.
Life is an adventure. Play together, share and share alike. Do it all online. Tell the truth, bring it to the light. Make sure you get your worth. Transform yourself. It's deeper than the eyes. Switching shits, witchy shifts, alligators versus crocodile. I never could tell them apart. It's all in the nose. Snowballer, shots, holler in the dead of night. Sweaty hands, handshake, getting passed around the town. Thirsty snitches find the loopholes and they try to ruin your life. Look at all the angles, as many as you can. See from all the viewpoints across the lands. They say that I'm crazy, well, your third eye's blind, not to see what I see. I'll watch over you even when it's past my time. You will feel me near like Yehudi under the stairs. At first you may be scared. I know I was too. Eventually sat with him, and he kept me safe from the scary world around me. I took Yehudi with me wherever I would go, even when I was all alone. Pandy was given to me one Christmas Eve, was my name that everyone called me because I didn't want them to know the real me. She had a perfect life. A little cottage by a creek, we'd play badminton and eat honey. They sent me away one day because I played too strange, too much curiosity under the sheets. I didn't know all families weren't that way. I always thought everything was okay. I changed my name. I didn't want to know who I was. Identity dysmorphia. I didn't know who I am. Hide all the horrors inside of my head. When you start to forget to never remember and the good things turn into a mist, write it all down in a notebook to be for generations to tell it again. Take the good and the bad. Everyone is different, but some of us share the same path. No, some things won't go forward with us. Maybe we start over at the end of the game, like a phoenix that rises again somewhere else. It's the good in all things, even if they don't forgive themselves for the wrongs that they've done and how they only wanted to help. You will never know the life that you will save if you take your own. So stay the course. You are almost home. Let it all out. Don't lose your head. Sleep in your own bed. Don't rush right in. The world is in carnage. Chaos ensues. Even Queen Lilith has been proud of what I do. Tenacious tenacity, the one who survived. Walked through the fires and still made it out alive. Not many times they drop me, I still get up again. Wave and blow kisses to all of my haters in their own personal hell. Spit the truth, I'm no quitter. That's why I've made so many mistakes. I'm only human, give me my 1%. Technical error, throw in the flag. The only one I'll raise is at the top of the hill. Go ahead and be mad, that means it's working. Make those feelings come out at night. It's the only thing toxic. No, that's not it. I can't read my own handwriting. Us that we are still. Oh, the only thing to remind us. Sorry, I'm scribbling this out. To remind. There we go. Wild goose chase to keep us all the same. No one knows who anyone truly is. I hope by my actions you will understand. I would give you the world, put out my hands. They've been on my shoulders for too long of a time for the chains of transition. Maiden, mother, and crow. Crow calls without pausing is a sound for distress. Screaming loud out of my chest. Predators nearby, better sharpen your beaks. The feast is upon us. Wait for the famine. A rock a day will help keep. Hold on. A rock a day will help you if you are thirsty. Stay hydrated. Look to the birds, fill your pockets with stones to ward off the rest. When it comes time, I will bury you alive and take everything that you have to and take everything that you have. A grain of sand like a seed planted in the mud, a mighty beanstalk to get to the treasure. Toss coins from the top when you get there. Watch out below, you'll never know what hit you. When that bill is paid in full and your account has too many zeros, gotta give it away to the ones who really need it. Just be yourself, the whitest shadow in the cloud. I may be forced to ascension, take you out of your element, get you alone, attach something to you so they know where you are, watch over you daily, and every minute of the day record conversations, watch the things that you say. You never know who's listening. Sam's the uncle you never knew you had till he is giving you saves. Until he is giving you saves. Wait. Sam's the uncle you never knew you had till what he is giving you saves you from all the bad. Don't be nigh. Bill taught you a lot how to mix elements and rarely get caught up in the damage aftermath of a crumbling society. Maybe it should fall apart just a while. Just how long will it take to build a new empire? And will the ten swordsmen return to a quaint little village where imagination lives? Call it Wonderland. A ship in the sky will take you to the place where it all began. Under the stars, they call it psychic. And I hope that you are able to see the things that I see and tell them apart. There's a snake in the crescent on the top of the some moss. A circle in the middle and the center of the cross. St. Patrick's of Ireland, Cromquoch, Immaculate Conceptions. Did they lie about me? Sacrificed unknowingly in the shadows of Stonehenge, conceived in a castle and now a birthright. Sorry, conceived in a castle and now it's a birthright. Try to take it away, but fight with all your might. I'm the greatest warrior because, unlike everyone else, I can forgive myself for all the wrong that I've done because I gave myself that 1% of space to win at the end of the race. After that, you have no power over me. There's here, here, demon dogs. Just want love, just like everyone else. Show them the way. Sit in the darkness, beg, plead, and pray to whatever or whoever you believe in. Or maybe you don't. Doesn't matter. Just exist until one day you don't. One day you will come through this and finally see the light. Until then, play pretend. If it makes you feel better, just know it's not stable when you hide behind a mask. Stay strong for me. Raise my heathens with pride, all of the accomplishments that they did and how they didn't die. One day I will be a great great grandmother, and honestly, I can't wait to hold the little hellions wrapped up in a cloth. I've already lost so much. Never take away the only good left in the world. Never use it against me when you are mad. A child doesn't understand all of the things we went through, and I don't want it to. Raise it better than I did. Always learn something new. Show me how it's like on the happier side of life. Remind me why I'm alive. Protect my bloodline. Teach them every day. I taught you, little warriors of Wonderland. Everyone used to grow up on one street, long house, teepee, all under one roof, or many nearby. It takes a village to raise kids to keep them close by. So keep them close by. As long as you can, they eventually go away to live their own lives. As long as I know that you're okay, call your elders. Skip a generation so the next can have more. Don't take the first decision that you make. Take a leap of faith. You have always doubted yourself. Trust your intuition. It will help. I put this on repeat because it's stuck in my head.
Almost done. I promise.
It's not what you think. There may never be a day that you get to see them again. Gone long, far away, and they left you here to die alone, worried in fear, but life goes on. Just got to find a way to stay in touch. You know the way. You've been here before. Don't you dare stop now. Let's see how well they listen to the echoes in the crowd. I'm not crazy after all. I've exchanged my identity, but I'm still me after all. You will see me in pictures hanging on the wall or in the face of a stranger walking in the mall. Sometimes I could be right in front of you, but you don't see me at all. A dark shadow moving in the woods in the fall, in the eyes of animals as you go in for the kill. Only the best hunters will ever find my will. Coded, of course. Will you pass the course? Torches of the wild entertainment, a mind bender, tongue twister, geocached. Let's make this interesting. Tag, you're it. As I jump out of the plane, keeps drill instructor keeps yelling my name. Can't can't do can't do any push-ups like I want. Damaged muscles from getting hit by a tractor trailer. About 3 months in ICU for being a human chainsaw. Cut wide open to remove the necrosis within. Kept me awake so the blood could take. Kept me awake so the blood they could take. Karmics relate when the masculine takes his power away. Force a solution to all of the problems. It may sound strange, but to change your name gives you a whole new identity. Disorders, the counts will be disorderly. A mix up can be made and corrected all the same, but to your advantage. Just wait the course. Time is all that we have when money is stuck in limbo. Can't move ahead when you don't know if someone is dead or lurking just around the corner. Interrogation will put you in an island on an ocean. Your biggest fear is how you died in a past life. Everything you did before, you do again. You stay in a cycle stuck in reverse. Patience is the key. Anything worth having is worth working for. A lazy spirit can make you feel small. Insecurities can keep you from your dreams. So below as above, cross to the other side, find the bridge that divides it all. The cycle keeps turning after the fall. Summer, winter, spring, the entrance is hidden. You may need wings to get to where you're going. A maleficent return, feathers like raven, skin so holographic. Spoiled rotten maggots, fake friends and leeches, books of spells, overseas bank accounts, being watched by the brass, so everyone that hates me, you can kiss my ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Feet. I always thought that they were disgusting, so beneath me. Eyes on the prize, your feet are just the means, even if you don't have any. You will find a way to make a better tomorrow today. It amazes me the feats that the people will go to in the wrong direction just to be part of the show. Drama filled bottom feeders twist as they drag you to drown you. They thrive off of pain, a disillusionist host, one that can lose the most. The most dangerous person is the one who has nothing left. Faith is more expensive than time. Time sometimes you can make more of, but faith is a choice that only you choose. Nandan, why? Why what? You were always the presence of the room, sweet domination. He let you choose if you were going to stay or to lose. He left me hanging on to the last words that he had said. He cut the cord early, and for years I wept for the loss of the one place that reminded me of home, a place that now I will never know. The evil and cruelty, the things people said, gave me PTSD for all lifetimes. It swallowed me whole. I felt I lost the love of my life, and I wailed for so long. I watched every plane up high in the sky, dreamed of our wedding with all the kids there. I was so delusional to think that it would be real. You never loved me. I just thought that you did. Held on so tight, I cut off my own blood, hoping you'd return to save the day. Life is not a fairy tale, I hear people say. They just want me to be defeated, but I will rise up one day. I called you Phoenix, but I really meant it more for me, so I could rise from the ashes after you took everything. I am stuck in a cycle of never-ending regret that I could think that a man could save me when I had nothing left. I had to dig deep inside and swallow my pain just to survive another day. I looked for you in others, books, and even online, checked my family tree, and was still denied. I can hear your voice. I heard it once before. I feel so unrecognized crying on the floor. I searched my whole life just to find you to no end. No one will tell me the truth. They all want me dead. Black sheep of the family. But really, I am the goat. Star seed chosen one for the mission, I'm sure, to survive like the warrior that I am. My disease has no cure. Uninfected, my brain waves, they think that I'm crazy. But you already know. What large amounts of constant trauma can do to one's soul. Battered, beaten, abused, and molested, raped, cut off, burned, choked, and detested by a society that isn't ready for someone like me, open minded, well rounded, educated, and slightly street smart, enough to keep me out of trouble. And it is not a crime if you don't get caught. People used to make fun of my mom and call her a whore. It pissed me off, so I put them through the lockers, got suspended, and lied and said it was just another stupid fight because I didn't want my mom to hear what they called her. I defended my mother as long as I could. She kept pushing me away and had me replaced. I hated him so much, almost burned down his face. She was the reason I never did, because I wanted her to be happy, like she used to make me feel. I sacrificed myself just to stay when she never wanted me in the first place. I never wanted to leave. I just got stuck in a situation beyond myself, and I hate feeling this way. I used to be so violent. Now I just walk away from everything that defies me or makes me feel bad about being myself. I had to build new boundaries and learn to say no to the things that I wanted. I hope my actions show how much I wanted for all of us to be okay, but too much has gone on, and it's time for me to go on a walkabout and travel the world. You only get one chance. YOLO, yo-ho, and a mason of shine, one for the road and one for the sky, on to a better tomorrow. My children's hand in hand at the edge of the ocean. Don't take them away. I want my bloodline protected from all evil. The price has already been paid. My soul was worth all of them to get into heaven. I know the devil has tricks up his sleeve. He will come as everything you ever wanted just to take it all away, break down your spirit. Last page. You're welcome. Get you to beg for things you already promised and have been delayed. I don't know if these words will be songs, but I hope that it helps you to be able to thrive. Make a goal, find the steps, and stay on track. An escape route is needed in case you double back. Now I know why babies cry. It's not the dying, but the rebirth. It hurts the most to try to come back from the hole that you've built. Put yourself. Wait, I can't read my handwriting. Now I know why babies cry. It's not the dying, but the rebirth. It hurts the most to try to come back from the hole you've put yourself in. You're not out of the woods yet. I think that's it because the rest of the pages are blank. Yep, that's it. So, been live for almost 3 hours now. A good portion of that was technical difficulties, and I apologize. But I hope you enjoyed hearing my writing, and I would absolutely love your feedback, positive or negative. And I learned a new word today, nonce. Nonce means it's a word of expression coined for or used on one occasion. Is a typical dictionary word, but the Urban Dictionary word is the British slang for pedophile, a really disgraceful group of bastards native to playgrounds, schools, and vestries. Nobody has less fun in prison than a nonce. So we learned a new word today, too. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I think that was pretty much it for today. I can't think of anything else. And I think everybody is like, nobody is live with me. So I'm going to request. Let's see. Yeah, it's still streaming. Okay. So I have deleted that earlier debacle of internet ridiculousness. And so yeah. I would really like for someone to join me today. I think that would be fun. I'm sharing my Twitch account. I had someone ask earlier, what's Twitch? I ain't gonna explain it. I'm just gonna bring you to it because I can't explain it very well. Shout out to Frank Pelkey, man. I tell you what, he has been saying good morning and good night to me for 5 years. Every single day for 5 years. I've never once met him. That is correct. Right now, I do have Twitter messages disabled. I have to go back and check and see. I think there was a reason for that. I think it was just a bunch of spam stuff that kind of came through. A lot of the settings, if I don't have the messages set up, it's for a reason. So, yeah. Yeppers. I'm just gonna chill. You want to chill with me? If y'all would like to meet me for lunch and you're in the Statesville area, let me know. I'd be more than happy to. Before I took Bub out last night, we stopped at this Chinese food place. And, we typically go there, but I don't ever stay and eat, right? So we stayed to that time because it's so cold. Like all of a sudden, like, hey, winter's here, temperature dropped like seeing an officer on the highway. But yeah. So uh, took him out to this Oriental food place or Chinese food place. I don't know. And we got to sit. We sat down, and I couldn't fit in the bench. I was like, I'm a big girl. I need a table. Lord, I always, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. If you like to check this stream out, usually I try to keep my streams live for at least 30 days. So we'll see. For any of you who are interested, I definitely need a name for my narwhal. I don't know. I don't like it sleeps on my bed. I don't like hold it or anything. I guess I should give it some love because I like barely touch it. Daniel, if you're still live with me, I just now got your message. Hi, Eve. I got this honey the other day, and it sneaks up on you. If you're not much of like a spicy eater, this stuff will get you quick. But it was good. See how orange it is? Oh my gosh, it's about to pour everywhere. But yeah, you can see like if you're non-spicy eater, how spicy it is. Like you can see the little flecks of whatever's in that honey. I don't know. I like it. I like it. I might actually put it on my Oriental food later because I didn't eat all of it last night. So I had hair aggravating me now. I'm trying to not get this honey in my hair now that I just realized it's all over my hand. Brush this. I accidentally had it on the ground dragging behind me. Didn't even realize it. That's how I do it. A bun. I just ta-da! It's always a hot mess. It's all good. Just me. I was in the sauce. I would love your feedback. Let's talk about something. Ask me a question. Ask me anything. I'll try my best to answer you. If you're wondering what I'm eating, growing up, my mom used to get these cookies. And they have like a bunch of different flavors, and actually really good. They're a little expensive for cookies, but Moana. I like the orange ones, especially like around the holidays. But I also like the mint ones because you know me, I love mint. And then chocolate anything, just about. Usually dark chocolate, but anyway. Um, I like these. Like they have a mint chocolate. They've got the raspberry one's good too. Trying to think. they also have like a bunch of different kinds of cookies, not like shaped. These are shaped like this. They're really thin. They're so good. Oh my gosh, I could like eat this whole package by myself, which is hard because I like food. Food doesn't like me though. So I hate that when you cough and like your stomach hurts. That's what it looks like. They're like super tiny and thin, and there's like as soon as you go to break them, well, like I hope I don't get a bunch of cookie all over it. That's what's like. They're good. I like them.
I call Milano. Oh no, that's what I'm eating today.
On average, I usually probably have like a ton of stuff around me. I love snacking on stuff, and that's so horrible. I should have like vegetables and like water bottles around, like fruit trays. That's what I should do, but I don't. So whatever. Let me go back to these messages. Some of these messages are funny. They said, "Have you ever had sex?" Yes, I've had sex. I saw your boobs on OnlyFans. They are nice. Thank you. Nope, can't shake them. Sorry. I mean, they shake anyways whenever I have something low cut, but right now I am freezing in this camper, so. I guess I should, like, tell people that I'm going live before I go live. I'm such a noob at this. I'm sorry. I'm just throwing words around. I really don't even know what half of it work like mean. I'm new at everything. I bought a bunch of lottery tickets. I'm hoping that one of them wins something. At the very least, I've given my $2 to somebody's happiness. You know what I mean? Like, even if I don't get anything out of it, so be it. Every once in a while, I get like $5 or $10. I think the most I ever won in the lottery was like $100 one time, and it was on a scratch off. I guess everybody's out doing stuff because everyone's telling me that today's really nice, but I'm just experiencing wind and cold, so not nice for me. Have y'all like in the wintertime maybe it's worse, I'm not sure, but I feel like I always have to have something like on my lips. Like chapstick, lip gloss, something like that. Because my lips get like really chapped in the wintertime. And it's probably like my lack of hydration, but whatever. Yeah, cookie on my damn laptop now. Oh, speaking of which, if y'all watched me yesterday, this laptop, the screen would not come on for nothing yesterday. And today, well, not today, last night, after like I got back from being out with we came back at like 9, 10 o'clock. So it was an early night last night. And I come back and Bubba's with me, and I was like, Bub, I can't get this laptop to work for nothing. I don't understand. Like he's like, well, just Google like Chromebooks information and stuff. So I did, and what like I did everything that like the listing said to do. Right, so I'm sitting here like pushing all different kinds of buttons. I'm plugging stuff back in, opening it, closing it. I mean, I'm trying everything. Right, it's charging my phone, but it's not turning on. Like it's just a flat black screen. And I know this thing's charged, but it's not turning on. And so I finally like digging through like all these Google questions and stuff. And I get to the bottom of it, literally the bottom of the page, and it says, "Oh, hit the refresh button and power to restart it." And I was like, "What's a refresh button?" Because, like I said, this is a brand new laptop. I don't know, I've never used Chromebook before. So I end up finding this funky looking button, and it literally has like the little circle thing. So you hold that, and then you hold the power button, right? And then it just turned on. I was so mad. I was like, "Grr, damn it!" What? Whatever. Because I had like dealt with that crap the whole day. I was so mad. I went live and everything, and nothing. Anyway, whatever. Now I have my laptop back, but I still hate Chromebook. All I had to do is push a button. Damn it. Learning process. Learning process. So now I know, and I don't know why I had to learn that, but I guess I'm going to need it in the future. Somebody somewhere is going to have a Chromebook, and they're going to need to figure out how to turn this thing on, and I'm going to have the only one stupid little bit of knowledge how to reset it. Like, oh, here, and they're going to be like, oh, "You're a god." No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Click the button, and I don't know what I did now. Nope, maybe I'm again. 5. Well, yeah, 5 minutes is all you get. 5 minutes. I'm the 5 minute woman. I guess I could be like everybody else on Twitch, where they're all in a bathtub or something, like a hot tub, and like in bikinis, and like their butt is out, and I don't know. It's, I don't feel comfortable doing that. On there, you know. I don't know. That's like next step. Next step. I was thinking, actually, you know what? Somebody asked me that once. I was actually thinking about doing a hot tub stream, but in a cattle truck. Because I like making fun of the fact that like everybody's like, "Oh, you're fat like a pig" or whatever, or like they'll say like they'll make comments about stuff or like my weight and like how I'm not worth anything and like all this stuff, right? So I like making parodies of it. Like I make fun of the things that like are really negative or really like things that would normally bother you, you know? So you got to make positive out of the negative somehow, even if nobody else likes it. So I was thinking about that. Just call me Miss Piggy. There you go. I think I just thought of something that I don't know if I want to say yet because I don't want anybody
haven't. I don't know.
I'm gonna dress up in a hot pink bikini and go into a mud bath and do a live stream.
When it's warm out next summer. Because definitely not right now. It is too damn cold.
I'm a chicken shit when it comes to cold. Give you something to look forward to. I don't know why. Like, okay, so this is the hard part that I have to explain for most people. In person, I'm extremely shy. Extremely. Very old school. Very, like, I hold myself in, like, high, classy kind of regard in person. Online, I get super shy. And then I get silly and, like, I don't know. I do talk about some more things that are, like, outside the comfort zone type thing. And I laugh a lot because I'm nervous as shit right now. Anytime I'm live, I'm nervous. I don't care what anybody says. Um, and then, like, especially right now, I have 0 viewers. Nobody's live with me. In that moment of silence is like where I feel it's just me, even though I'm talking to myself. I know someone somewhere is going to hear it. You know what I mean? So I just keep going. And I feel like I have to fill in those empty spaces of silence sometimes. Well, most of the time. But like online away from streaming, I'm a whole nother person. I don't know. I guess a lot of people experience this, especially with like social media and stuff. You know, you have it's I don't want to say that like you have a fake personality because a lot of people will say that you have a fake personality. I don't think that's true for most people. I think that
At least, okay, let me not speak on other people.
for me, I feel like I have many personalities and many different aspects of the way of being able to perceive me and my personality and my behaviors and stuff like that I want you to see all of them. I want you to see all of the angles to me, you know? And yes, I do have an OnlyFans that's adult content only 18 plus. I do have a Pet Life adult content only 18 plus. Um, and on there, I have absolutely no qualms whatsoever about being myself in its entirety, you know? And I think the reason why I like kind of hold back a lot for the online, at least for the streaming, is because there's a lot of people who like have I don't want to say families, but like I don't know why, but in my mind, I feel like streaming and some of the online has to be a little bit more family friendly, if that makes any sense. Now, as far as like, you know, Pet Life and stuff like that, like I don't really date younger people. So it's like I get a lot of requests for that and I just don't do that. So I've been told by my girlfriends to try to be a little bit more open minded and stuff and like, oh well, as long as they're over 18, that doesn't matter. And I'm yeah, no. Every time that I look at somebody that's like 26 and younger, I automatically think of my kids' friends. And then I think, oh God, Stifler to mom. Like, I know they're adults, but it's the fact of the matter. It's like to me, in my mind, they're kids. No matter, like, even if you're close to 30 years old, I still, like, in my mind, like, you're still a kid. I don't know why. Um, but I like I've had so many of my girlfriends and like stuff date younger guys and stuff like that. And I'm just like, why would you want to babysit? Like I get like for the most part it's just sex, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to it. And like my ex husband was 10 years older than me. Like I always go older. I don't go younger. I go older. And I don't have like a personality type. Like I don't have a body type that I go for or anything like that. I don't have I don't have a type. If you look at all my exes, none of them are the same. They're all different. And to answer your question, for those of you out there, yes, I have been with a woman. It wasn't for me. Um, More power to the people who are in that sexual orientation or whatever the words are. I don't hold anything against you guys. Um, and I say you guys very loosely. I pretty much like a northern thing. Um, but and I have had people that I know. I'm part of poly groups. I'm part of lesbian groups. I'm part of. My kids are starting to explain to me the whole gender thing. That's new to me, so bear with me as I learn that as well. Um, but yeah, I've experienced a lot in my lifetime, and I would like to feel more comfortable being able to talk about my life in a way to describe because I don't want to really hold back a whole lot. Um, I've been out through and experienced a lot more than most people have in 40 years. And a lot of that was but all of it was my fault, to be honest with you. Because, well, except for, I think, except for what happened when I was a little kid. But I'm still, for those of you who are spiritual, I am not ready to accept that claim yet. Um, I've been through a lot of things in my life, and those who of the people who actually know me in person will be able to tell you that they've even said like, oh, well, this is like you're the baddest bitch, and I don't mean it in a way of like being cocky. I mean like I've been through so many things that a lot of people probably would have given up a long time ago, and legitimately a lot of my friends actually have died. Um, a lot of my graduating class has died. Um, so I mean, I could have taken that route, and I didn't. I was real close, real close, but I didn't. So anyway, I kind of go in loops here, but either way, I would love to be able to talk to you guys about my life in a way that I don't feel like restricted, and it does. There is a lot of trauma and a lot of situations that I should have never been in. A lot of situations that I'm glad I was in, and you know, I hope that by me being on here, and I know I've said this before, but I really hope that this helps somebody somewhere. Even if I'm the last voice that you hear, the last 30 seconds of your life, I hope that it is something to give you peace. And I don't wish death upon anybody. I don't want anybody to do anything like that. But I understand from that standpoint, and that is a really hard standpoint to stand from and to continue life. A lot of people call it a second death, where you want to kill yourself and you don't because, you know, you just don't. But that life afterwards is really hard to continue. And I give a lot of respect and props to people who continue, no matter what it is. No matter what it is. So, and for those who have lost loved ones, friends, family, relatives, associates, people that maybe even they just met on the street, you know, moment of silence. Sometimes we even mourn the death of someone that's still alive. and we stay angry every day. But life is very, very much worth living if you look at it in a different light. And I'm sorry to corporate if I am saying things that y'all don't like, but it's the truth. And you know it. I don't know what else to say. I always say 5 minutes, and I never stick to 5 minutes. So, all right. Well, it is. I've been actually live for about 3 hours now. It's 3:25 right now in North Carolina, and I am just barely starting to get warm. It is. Let's see. When I woke up this morning, it was like just above 40 degrees. Now it's 54. So yeah, I'm a wuss when it comes to weather. I don't know. If you like to, if I seem interesting enough to follow, feel free to. Also, check out my Instagram, Facebook. I think, yeah, I have to be consistent. I keep saying it. Um, check out all my other social media if you want to. You can Google my name and you find me that way for the most part. um, if anybody has any information for a laptop that would work really good with streaming, that's not a gaming, I don't want to buy a gaming laptop, but it works really good for streaming. It has a large screen. I prefer like 17 inches size screen. Um, that I can do all of my apps on, because most of my apps, like especially like Streamlabs and stuff like that, they're all Microsoft based. So I guess it would just, in my mind, I would just assume to buy a laptop that's Microsoft based. So, um, if you guys know anything about computers and stuff, please let me know what you think would be best for me to try to get this going, because I really got to do something with this Chromebook. um, and and if you know anything about apps and like setting all this stuff up, um, I appreciate that too. I don't think anybody's actively anything. I'm still talking to myself. I do it all the time anyway, so it's different, right? All right, I will go off at 3:30. How about that? I'm gonna wait and see if anybody will come live with me. So, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting like day lotion under my eyes because I'm old. I want to have a big birthday party this year when I turn 40. I want to have a huge birthday party. I definitely didn't think I was going to make it this far. I didn't think I was going to make it to 30. I made it to 40. My birthday's in March. So I got a couple months to think about it, but I definitely want to have a huge birthday party for my 40th. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet, though. I know what I want to do for my 50s. I'll have like a decade long party for the 50s. I want like a 50s themed 50th birthday party in a diner, like having a bop or whatever. It always looks like the tarp is about to fall as soon as like the wind starts blowing again. All right. Well, it is now 3:30, and I will have to say have a good day. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, very safe and happy and healthy and secure. And if you drink, have a drink for me, preferably Shine. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you'll have a nice night, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.